The infamous Randy has been doing videos alongside his partner Emma. The two have been doing videos together for the past few years. Their golden year was 2017 through 2019. But through the end of 2019, we start to notice some differences being left aside, their personality changing, and their connection being lost. So what happened? Looking towards Randy, we can see one big change, that being how he stopped promoting Emma and how he rarely does any sort of videos or live podcasts, streams with her anymore. With Emma, she suddenly stopped doing videos and proceeded to do a fire gamer move where she just proceeded to do nothing but live stream video games. But even then, she stopped doing these live streams with Randy. She would do them frequently with Randy and a third person, Caden. Caden hasn't joined much of their streams whenever Emma would start broadcasting, but he would join a few. Randy and Emma were best friends, possibly more than that. So what happened to them? Why did they stop doing projects with each other? How did things turn out this bad towards them? Looking towards Emma, we see that she still does her live broadcasts, but we've started to see she's been hanging out with new friends, to say the least. One username being Mark, while the other username being Royal. Them two have been some sort of a downgrade replacement of both Randy and Caden. Difference being, instead of having Randy, who usually has a high-quality microphone and is usually enthusiastic, and Caden, who usually is quiet, but does tend to talk sometimes when he makes savage remarks and ironic statements. We get two dudes who both have pretty low-end connections that aren't funny, low hazy microphones, and on top of that, extremely dry stale energy. It doesn't have the same energetic joy it did when it was with Randy and Caden. 2020 was the total downfall of their friendship, where you rarely see Randy and Emma doing any sort of collaborative projects together. Everything on Emma's broadcast streams are with Mark and unknown Royal, and another person. This other person is her boyfriend. Recently, towards the end of 2019, Emma got herself a boyfriend. Every time Emma would be doing her live broadcasts, she would always mention her boyfriend in one way or another, and she'd make sure that people heard it, loud and clear. This was already the second step of her slowly losing traction, not only from Randy's audience, but from her own. Randy was silent. To this day, we still don't know what his side of it all is. He acts as if he's all chill, but how do we really know that? If he truly is upset, then it's kind of understandable in its own way. On his own broadcast, he seems really chill about it and isn't bothered by it. But having a friend do so much great stuff towards and purchases for your benefit and help you along the way is true dedication. And to see all of it, Randy didn't get anything in return, not even a simple thank you. He just got some weird, awkward, cheap, narcissistic response, didn't appreciate what she'd receive. I know in the past I've bashed him and another person, Joe, for thinking that the drama between them was fake and staged, until I was told by John that it was real, and he convinced me otherwise. But in a situation like this, it's just sad and pathetic. Emma slowly started not appreciating any jokes that are based around her and Randy. She'd snap. She'd say that she already has a boyfriend. It was a clear indentation that she kinda didn't want anything to do with Randy, regardless if he's the one that helped her get into the spot she's at now. The closest thing Randy ever did that was negative toward was a sarcasm video he made, but he claims that it was an April Fool's joke, as shown that it was an April Fool's joke. This led her audience to dip and lose the popularity she once had. She even at one point did a celebration stream for 1,000 milestones and didn't invite the two that were with her from the beginning, Randy and Caden, and this is possibly the last peak of her channel. After that, it looked like she lost her audience. After not having Randy being helping her, she slowly lost popularity and seems like she's been struggling on her own. This may change in the future, but the way she's treated Randy, what looks like disrespect. In this situation, Randy deserves better. He's been treated like a sarcastic idiot in this situation, not ever taken seriously. But when he does get serious, he means it.
I do want to mention this. We will get back to we'll go back to playing Hypixel in a bit, fellas, and I will make sure to party you. But I see a lot of people asking the same question in the chat. Yes, I am aware that Emma, the cookie, reached 1,000 subscribers. And hey, congratulations to her. I know she's been that was her mission for a while now, and she finally achieved it. To answer the question on why I wasn't there, I wasn't invited. I wasn't invited to a call, nor to the stream. I didn't get any notification to it of her little fiasco that she had. To put the record straight. Again, congratulations to her, but I just wasn't invited. It feels like it I don't know. I mean, if you look at her past live streams, I could remember a lot of them with me, Cookie, Caden, and I, who would always play at Hypixel, fuck around, and have a really good time. And it seems like she's doing that now, but with just different people. It kind of sucks, because, like, it's not like I stopped talking to her for her to, like, play with these other people, her other friends. She's just been talking to me less and less. I'm not gonna lie. It is upsetting. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm happy for her, but it's just upsetting. It was a big event for her, and I just wasn't invited. And that's fine. It was her event to begin with. Chat, no. I don't want that to come off. I don't want any negativity towards her, because I don't want drama to start off, because it just isn't worth it. I'm just answering a question that you guys had, and there's your guys' answer. That's the one thing I fear, and it's that what if in the future, in like 2021, 2022 or some shit, like we slowly stop talking less and less, and she doesn't want to do any more projects. I feel like, I don't know, a lot of her logic that she would tell me is completely different logic than what she tells to her other friends or to someone else. No, I don't. Maybe once have I gotten, like, actually mentally hurt by what she's done, but I feel like I should just shrub it off, honestly. Did it not make sense? Yeah, but did I still go with it? Yeah, I did, even if, I just am afraid that, we would start talking less and less, and that's one of the things I fear. And I feel like I just blame myself for any of this, for a lot of this. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm the one to blame. I feel like I've not been a good friend. I feel like I've scared her off. I could never forgive myself for for that. I could never forgive myself for that. And I am sorry.